and Amna are working on a project in a hall room at their university. Amna receives a phone call and asks Hala to hand over the scalpel for her to work with. As Amna took the scalpel from Hala while busy on the phone, she accidentally grabs the blade and slits her palm. Amna fears the sight of blood and starts panicking when she notices her hand bleeding. Hala starts by ensuring the safety of the space and removing all the sharp objects around, and then calls 911. Hala grabs a sterile gauze and tries to comfort Amna and asks her to relax and remain calm as she puts pressure on the wound. Hala grabs another sterile gauze and puts it over the gauze that's already on the wound. And then Hala wraps the wound with a sterile gauze dressing. When that doesn't stop the bleeding, Hala elevates the injured limb above the level of the heart. When the bleeding did not stop, Hala puts another sterile gauze on the wound. And has to put pressure on the feeding artery, which in this case is the radial artery.
After the previous attempts have failed to stop the bleeding, Hala resorted to making a tourniquet. Here are some tips you should follow when putting a tourniquet. 1. Make sure to choose a wide gauze or band. 2. Do not apply the tourniquet on joints. 3. Put the tourniquet 2 inches away from the bleeding wound and make sure to apply firm pressure on the feeding artery. Last but not least, write down the time the tourniquet was applied and do not remove it before reaching to the hospital. After applying the tourniquet, Hala stays by Amna's side until the ambulance arrives. She comforts and reassures her.